Doesn't do anything. Just turns around. Well, I don't know what it was
Yeah.
about, but it was intriguing. It was awesome. It was interesting.
It made me kind of excited to see where we could go from here. I mean, again, a lot of options for.
I think Randy Orton is gonna just either say he wasn't worth my time, or the crowd wasn't worth his time, and then Randy Orton might chase another legend to kill.
Yeah, it'd be good. I mean, Randy Orton really hates earlobes, so you got to look for. That's got to be the list of people you go to first. Is list of people that have big earlobes.
Someone with earrings.
Yeah. Or big earlobes in general. Maybe Titus Worldwide. I don't know.
Maybe a new writer. Maybe that's who he goes after next.
Ooh, I don't know.
I heard he really loves writers.
I kind of halfway expected him to go into the ring and put his hand down his pants and then rub it all over Jeff Hardy's face.
Yeah, I'm really glad he didn't. That'd probably not go well for WWE, a publicly traded company.
Yeah, they'd have to change their rating from PG to PG-13, maybe even TVMA. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that'd probably be a TVMA moment, I would think.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Anyway, we'll move on to Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Another squash match, about on par with I thought Finn Balor and Baron Corbin's squash match. To be honest with you,
I didn't like it that much. I thought I was hoping for a closer match. I was hoping for a battle, and then it turned with. I would hope if Ronda was going to win tonight, I was hoping it would be on like a really good match and a few near falls, and comes down to everyone getting more pumped when she does get the submission or the pinfall.
So I might have misspoke just a tad. It was not on the level of the Balor Corbin squash match, but I didn't mind it. But I think I agree with your point and see it that if it had we got such a lead up coming to this match and we got almost zero payout for it. And yeah, it was the only reasonable feat that could have, or the reasonable ending rather, to this match based on the way that it was been built up. But at the same time, I mean, there's no payout. I mean, it was just kind of like, all right, well, I guess, yeah, this is what's going to happen. I mean, and then at the end, like everyone getting in the ring with her, like, you mean to tell me that that many people are really that impressed with her for winning that title? Like, she's been in the company for what? She signed her contract in January?
Royal Rumble, yeah.
Didn't even show up on Raw or anything till WrestleMania. So till a couple weeks before WrestleMania. So March. She's been in the company for March until mid-August. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but I don't know how many months that is. But it's hell of a lot less than some other people. And I mean, I don't know.
It's okay.
I really like Ronda Rousey. Don't get me wrong, but compared to number one, obviously her WrestleMania match, and number two, her Money in the Bank match. This one just, I'm talking myself more into your point of view. This one just didn't do it for me, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't do it for me. I didn't like it that much. I didn't like her hugging the Bellas at the end, even when she's supposed to go up with Nikki Bella against Evolution at Evolution.
Yeah,
there was something else I wanted to say. Go ahead.
The booking for Evolution at this point is confusing me. It kind of feels like it's going to be another glorified house show, and if that's the case, I'm going to be very upset.
Is Nikki Bella versus Ronda going to be for the title then?
I don't know. Even if it is, I don't know that that's going to matter. And then Alexa Bliss is wrestling Trish Stratus, and there's no way that. There's no that's obviously not going to be for the title. I mean,
yeah,
it'll be a good match, but I just don't know. It should have been something I don't know, I just don't really know. I really think we should have had some match some Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus or something like that, or a Lita versus Becky Lynch or something like that.
I like Alexa Bliss versus Trish Stratus. I think they're very similar. Kind of similar.
Yeah, I'd just go with kinda. I don't know. Anyway, I think we need to talk more, though, about what the fuck WWE is doing with Ronda Rousey in terms of, makeup and her hairstyle. I don't get it.
You know what
why?
You know what she looked like?
What does she look like, Mike?
She had the awesome Black Swan, Natalie Portman look going on. She had the Dayman skit from Always Sunny. That's what she probably was doing. She probably was watching Always Sunny last night. Get the edge off. Heard Mac go. Mac puts on the makeup, puts in the cat contacts, and he says, "I'm not going for laughs. Laughs are cheap. I'm going for gasps." And that's what Ronda was going for. She was going for gasps.
I think she listened to too much Insane Clown Posse the night before and was just like, "Fuck me up, fam." And the makeup squad was like, "Yep, we got you."
I think the makeup squad may have been a child tonight. It could have been a child.
Can we confirm? Can we confirm that it wasn't Nicholas tonight?
Ooh, it could have been Nicholas on the It could have been Nicholas. That's a good point.
Can we confirm that? Do we have someone at WWE that can confirm that for us? I don't know that we do.
I don't think we have anyone that can confirm it, so we're just gonna assume.
We're gonna say that it is. So Nicholas did Ronda Rousey's makeup tonight. I wasn't a huge fan.
No, I didn't like it either.
I kind of feel like Travis Brown was like trying to keep her at an arm's length too, especially when she ran over. He was just like, "Hey, love you. When are you gonna get that shit off your face?" I don't fucking know.
I don't know. It was a weird call. I wish they would just stick to their more traditional looks. Sometimes, well, I guess do a little bit different every now and then, but don't go too crazy with it.
I agree. I think this also though leads to an interesting point of where we go from here with the Raw Women's title scene, because after Ronda Rousey beats Alexa Bliss that convincingly, there's no one that can challenge her. No one. And I think that opens up the only possibility being Charlotte Flair and her being the SmackDown Women's Champion now. I say that maybe that's, not the WrestleMania match that we all wanted, but we get it at Survivor Series, the champ on champ match. I don't know. That's just not really a prediction, just a thought. I'm not trying to, predict anything, just throwing ideas out there.
We got a lot of time left till then, so.
We do. That's not until November, so.
Yeah, alright, that's all I got for that.
Yeah, so we'll double on back now and head back to the Universal title match. We've had some time removed from it. I think we can talk about it a little more reasonably now. Maybe not, but probably not. But yeah, I'm still kind of, I'm not as shook as I was before,
Definitely
but I'm still kind of like, I'm still just questioning very much the reasoning behind having Strowman come out for that. He was not a part that needed to be played in that match to have the outcome that you wanted happen.
I think they brought Strowman out just to add excitement, because they knew if they didn't bring someone like Strowman out, the match is just going to get the same treatment it got at WrestleMania, and it was just going to be booed. It was already they already had the chance in there. It was just going to be, and it's going to be Roman's moment to finally get over and win the title, and they didn't want Roman to get the bad treatment. It's whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I kind of agree with you that I think at the end everyone was kind of just like, they were more like stunned at what had happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, there were no boos because everyone was just kind of sitting there, surrender Cobra, just kind of like, thinking, what the fuck just happened?
Still with a little bit of hope that Braun could climb all the way back up to get the briefcase.
Up and grab the briefcase and just throw it at him and break his jaw or something. But yeah, I mean,
are you happy the title's finally off Lesnar?
Yes, but not this way.
Huh. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Yeah, I'm just glad the Roman versus Brock thing's done. I've seen it way too many times, and I don't want to see it ever again. So at least it's over. At least I know that's over.
Match. He's going to ask for his rematch, Mike. I mean,
oh no! Don't put that on me. I just want it to be over.
I want it to be over too. I want it to be over way worse than you do, and it's not. It's not over. Not by a long shot.
I hope it's over.
All right. Give me one of your biggest takeaways from this match, or from this card, Mike. Just give me, what was something you noticed about the whole thing?
The SmackDown writers have been killing it. I don't understand. That's probably why they got the Fox deal and the Raw writers didn't.
I kind of have to agree with you that it has something to do with the TV deals, but I think it's kind of an inverse of what you had to say. I think the fact that SmackDown is going to Fox, creative has kind of spent more of their time working harder on a SmackDown storyline so that when it does transfer, they get a transfer of following fans to go with it. They don't just get hardcore fans, they get some casual fans to follow it as well who are excited about it.
Yeah. It's strange. It's just strange how it can be the same company, even with NXT. You can have, and they just put on completely different programs. With
I agree.
Just because of the writing. I agree,
and that's kind of one thing that I think I don't know how you really feel about it, but when I watch NXT, especially takeovers and stuff like that, I just get a different feeling from watching those shows than I do from watching Raw or something like that. I find it very difficult to go from watching NXT the night before, a takeover, but the night before SummerSlam or something like that, and then I watch SummerSlam tonight, and it just doesn't have the same feel to me, you know?
Kind of, I guess. I don't know. It's okay.
So, so as a whole, Mike, what were your opinion? What was your thoughts on SummerSlam as a whole?
As a whole, I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was a great show, honestly. Great one, a really, really, really good card. Great show. It didn't feel as long as the last few pay-per-views. It didn't drag too long, and most of the matches were really fun, and the pacing was really good. I thought the pacing was really well tonight.
I have to agree with you on that. I think that that was kind of an underrated factor about a lot of this was that it flowed really, really well. I was kind of questioning the overall layout of a lot of the matches, but it did flow really well. You had some good matches back to back. You had a good break in between some of them. They strategically positioned things. The matches that were squashes were supposed to be squashes that were squashes, and then the only one that I really had a problem with was the KO and Braun Strowman one, but we've already talked about that. I think if I was going to give it assign it a numerical grade, it'd probably be a B minus probably. It was good. It was definitely a above average pay per view for sure. I don't think it was anywhere. I'll say this. I'll leave. This will be my final thought on it. I am leaving SummerSlam happier than I left WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's fair. Just because how. Yeah, that's fair.
Just
it was
because
a much
of
better.
the ending.
Well, yeah, the ending. The ending was. I guess the ending of WrestleMania just kind of.
The ending at WrestleMania took all the air out of me and out of the building for sure. I think the matches were better at WrestleMania on the whole, but I think the ending of the card is very important, and I think that's something that kind of got overlooked at WrestleMania is how much the ending affected the overall quality of that card.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna give SummerSlam a B plus. Really close to being an A minus. Wasn't ready to put it right there, so I'm gonna say they got an 88, 89 out of 100.
Okay, I like that.
I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it.
I did too. Yeah, I'm glad and that's the thing is that I don't feel like I just spent how long have we been doing this? 6.5 hours.
We watched from the pre-show at 4 o'clock.
Watching WWE, yeah. I don't feel like I've been watching wrestling for 6.5 hours. I was entertained the whole time.
Yeah, you haven't. You've been watching all weekend with the NXT.
That's true, yeah. And, I look forward to all big WWE pay-per-views and stuff like that, and this one was no different.
That was a good weekend. Really good weekend.
Good weekend. It was a good weekend.
All right.
Especially, we can transition from that into just talking about TakeOver a little bit. We're not going to, really review any of the matches or anything. We'll just kind of offer up our thoughts on it and what we liked about what happened and what didn't. So, Mike, what are your initial,
my
thoughts on TakeOver?
Favorite match was Adam Cole and Ricochet. I know you have thoughts on Adam Cole. Well, we can get into that in a minute. The Johnny Gargano thing was pretty interesting. Did he really dislocate his knee?
I don't think he did.
Or is that a storyline thing? Okay. That was a good match. It's hard for them. They keep delivering, and it's the same storyline. So I think it gets... I don't know how they haven't overplayed it yet. They're doing a great job. I love it. Ciampa's a dastardly heel. He does really good at that.